this is going to sound worse than what it actually is, but I had to almost go and upset a whole church to stand for my son.
Do it!
I have fights in my life. I fight for my job. I fight for my right to stand as a man, and I will fight for my kids too. There,
Right.
and that's what I mean by the acceptance part. That's exactly the point of one of my experiences. The acceptance of that I'm here. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. Dad here. Dad ain't might have been there for you to the mom. So you didn't have to deal with this. Your mother didn't have to deal with this. So I know how I look. I know I'm looking like some guy showing up out of nowhere, but it's just called dad. That's all this is. And it's the first experience. It's the first experience for you. It's the first experience for your mother. It's the first experience for your grandmother to have dad actually show up. And
Right.
everybody like, what you think you doing? I'm just being dad. And that's a lot of weight. But the charge is it has to be done because that's the breaking of the cycle. That's the charge. It's got to be done. You can't say, I need permission to be dad. I'm born dad. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And I can look back in life, man. I had to almost, this is going to sound worse than what it actually is, but I had to almost go and upset a whole church to stand for my son because I didn't agree with what was going on. And he was very young and almost upset the whole church. So imagine how crazy I must have looked, upsetting the whole church because I don't agree what's going on with my son, but I'm dad. I don't need permission from nobody for me to say, no, I don't like that. And I got to stand on business with anything that's happening that I don't like. I got to stand on business. So, all fathers, um, you got to stand on business. Whether you get opposition, whether they make it hard for you, no matter what, you got to stand on business because your charge is to change the dynamic. The charge is to change the dynamic. Yeah, there's a
Right.
dynamic that's saying you ain't supposed to be there. Yeah, that's a dynamic saying we don't want you saying we don't want your input. Yeah, that's a dynamic that's saying who you think you are. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take all that, but I'm gonna stay right here and I'm gonna put my input. I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna change these dynamics. I'm gonna take all these blows so y'all can get used to me being here. So when my sons become men and they gotta be men fathers to their kids, the dynamics have already been changed. Going forward, everybody used to me. Everybody used to these dynamics. And and I'm not coming from a place of bullying. I'm coming from a place of this is how fathers should act inside the house. This is what we do and what we don't do. You don't tell me when to show up. I'm showing up. I'm not coming to cause trouble. I'm coming to be dad. And that's something that we got to get used to. And I understand all the dynamics. I understand the dynamics of family because I'm dealing with it on day. Like all my kids are grown now, but I don't go nowhere. I call them every day. Sometimes I know I make them mad, but I call them every day because my job ain't done, and and I still deal with it, and I still witness my kids deal with it, and or my sons deal with it. I witness my daughters dealing with it, and that's the thing. Like there was a I'll share a situation. Uh, I've heard this, and I talked to Carlton about this. Language of like if you're a good father to a daughter and you buy a car or you take a shopping for clothes and things like that. I call myself being a good father. Come on, let's go shop and buy you some clothes. Go on a little shopping spree. Let me make sure you got a car. And then you say, and then somebody say, oh, he treats you like you his girlfriend. No, that's the evidence that that woman grew up without a good father. Because to her, the only man that would treat her special is a boyfriend. Fathers, in her view, don't treat daughters special. And that's not on to me, the what's not normal is the view from someone that a man that treat his daughter special is coming from an insensual, how'd you say the word, Carlton?
Incestuous.
Incestuous behavior. That's what I wanted to say. Um, what do you think, Carlton?
Well, I tell you what I thought about that. Because look, like I told you, look, look. That's just some. That's like I say. Like people like to take phrases and just twist them. That's one of those things where they twist uh behavior. So we know that family. Like take me for instance. I'm just personally. I've been putting out trash as my job since I've been in the sixth grade. I think at my mom's house, right? My
Right,
dad
right,
said, "Oh, no more washing dishes." My sons, they put out the trash. Maybe before that, maybe a little before that, right? I
right,
still put my mom trash. I was putting my mom, and while my dad was there, my dad's deceased now, but I was putting the trash out, and I still put it out. You understand what I'm saying? That
okay,
those are my parents. Has nothing to do with me taking my father's place. You understand? That has something to
right,
do
right,
with me being a family, right, and providing for my parents, the people who provided for me, who were there for me, and my dad was there when he said he wasn't gonna be there sometimes. So, but he showed up anyway. So I mean, it depends on like I said, it depends on your rearing, how you accepted, you know, the teachings of your parents and how close you are to them and how you impacted by other people, because I could look at other people. I know there's a whole lot of people that don't run over their mom's house to put the trash out. I know that's. But I
Wow.
do. That's my responsibility. Till I can't do it no more, I'm gonna do that. You understand? And like you talking about the dishes, we wash the dishes before we leave. Me or my brother, we over the house, we over there, and dishes in the sink. We wash the dishes up. One of us will wash them up and straighten up the kitchen before we leave. I mean, that's just to me, that's just what you're supposed to do because you're there and you see it. It's not like somebody should have to tell you to do that.
and those are the results of good parenting. That's right. That's right. That's right. Those are the
You
results of
know
it.
what? It's amazing that you're talking about this trash situation because me and Art was discussing this a couple of days ago. I was telling them how my sons will go out their way and come here to put my trash out for me. It's amazing y'all brought that up. It's funny.
And
Yeah.
that's gratitude. So let me ask you this: if what keeps you calm, Eric, how does that make you feel when, as an adult, mature man, and your sons are adult, mature men also, that they take
Right.
time at their life to show their gratitude for all that you've done with a simple task like coming to put the trash
Right.
out? How does that make you feel?
That's a great feeling. It makes me feel appreciated. It makes me feel that I did the right thing over the years of raising them. It made me feel like I did good. That's what it makes me feel like I did good.
And Carlton, how does I know well, I don't know anything. How does it make you feel to go provide that service to your mother
Like I said,
as a
that's
son that's providing the service?
that's my responsibility. That's not even about a feeling thing. That's what I do. That's not a you know what I'm saying? That is what I do. That's my job. You understand what I'm
You
saying? If
see?
I don't do that, that's the problem.
Hmm.
I'm saying if I don't put the trash out, now that'll be the problem. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But I'm not gonna like, oh, I ain't putting the trash. I ain't gonna put the trash out. Uh, I'm not gonna do that. And it may be something come up that you can't make it down that day, but somebody, my brother, will get it. You know what I'm saying? We got it covered.
Hmm.
But
You got it
that's my
covered.
job to do that. So I'm out. It's always my job Monday. If anybody that know me, they know I'm I'm putting out trash Monday night. Not here.
All right. And where'd you get that? Where'd you learn that? Who instilled that into you? Who
My
instilled
parents. I
that?
was telling you. I'm telling you that my dad put me on trash detail. He took me all the dishes. Everybody used to have to have a dish week back in the day. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. Dad, everybody had a dish week. Took me off dishes. The girls do the dishes. Sons put the trash out. I've been doing it ever since.
Okay. And what I want to say, what I heard you say, and because My point is this: it's the importance, and even the little things. You said my dad did that, and
Right.
now you're a mature man, and up to this day, you said to me, or you said to YouTube, it's a responsibility.
Right.
It's what I do.
Right.
That's the result on something that's small that makes a big impact to your mom. That's the result of having a father image and figure and with strong discipline inside the household. That's the result. What my brother is experiencing is the result. And that's what I'm talking about. Then that's just on a small scale. We can also think of things on a bigger scale. I'm sure that you do as a son, and I'm sure that my brother experienced from his kids as a son, and even my sons stand up for me um,
Right.
because of my input in their lives. So this is the point that I'm making. This is exactly what I wanted to get to. I appreciate y'all, man. This is exactly what I'm trying to get to. It's that. So
Yeah.
when that's missing, so when dad missing, how do you learn to put the trash out? When dad is missing, how do you learn, no matter how old you get, to go by your elderly parents' house and put the trash out? How do you learn that? How do you learn
Well,
that?
you learn it from whoever parenting you. That's who you learn it from. If it's your grandmother, she can teach you that same thing. Your mother can teach you that also. But it just happened to be that
Yeah.
my dad was in the home, and we had a lot of structure coming up because he's from the military. So we up in
So
the
you're there. So, hey, Eric, here's what I'm gonna say to you, Carl, and if I'm wrong, bro, correct me. This is a prime example, right, of the young men. Listen to me, young men. Listen to me. This is the prime example when you got a household where the father's there, and there's households when the father is not there, and the person that's coming from the household with the father there can't even relate to the household with the father not there. You can't even relate. It's like he there. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead, bro.
Right. Another thing, I was bragging to you about this before. Like my son even bought us a sofa set and a big screen TV. These are the benefits of dad. I'm not sure if they would have done that if it was just mom raising them. You know what I'm saying? Because I instilled in them that this is what you supposed to do as a
Yeah,
man.
now, yeah, yeah, and I agree. And mom do a great job because me and you come from the same mother. So mom do
Right,
a great job because mom did us. So this is not
right,
what mom can't do. This is not the
right.
right.
conversation that I'm having. Is what mom cannot do. If mom forced to do it because the man is not present, mom will get the job done. Okay. This is not about dislike on mothers. We all got mothers. We all love our mothers.
Absolutely.
Even if our mothers are past, we love our mothers. So we all got moms. So this is not a thing on what moms can't do. I hats off to all the moms that's got to do dad part. Hats off. This is
I
more of
got
a
you.
charge. This is more of a charge on the men that's failing. This is more of a
Step up.
charge on the men that you talked about, big bro, that want to be there and they are encountering resistance on being there. This is a conversation in that direction. All right, we're gonna
Right.
take honor to all the moms that's doing their part, that's working real hard in place of a father, whether he's deceased, in prison, or just not a good person. We're gonna,
Right.
just even just shut up and give him a little honor, right? Moment of silence. I'm Art Williams, and thank you for watching The Truth Hurts. I want to give a special thanks to my big bro, Eric. Love you as
Hey,
always.
hey.
My
Love you
brother,
too.
Carlton. I want to give both of you guys a thanks for taking the time out, sharing your thoughts with the people who watch our show. And listen, man, subscribe to this show because we're going to have these real talks, real conversations about real life issues all the time. This podcast is not going to play with games. We're not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to bring the truth to you the best way I know how, and I'm going to let you know right now. My truth is predicated on scripture. It's not subjective. It's predicated on scripture. So thank you, everybody. Thanks to my guests. Big ups to the technical guy. Love you, Howard. Peace out.
Do it!